Alright team, it's time for the final Small Blacks TV of the year, and we're all a bit sad today. But it's not over until the final whistle, and that's a good lesson for us all. Always play your hardest until the ref blows the whistle. To kick us off, Portia is here with a Small Blacks Masterclass.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi team, I'm Portia, and here's another Small Blacks Masterclass. Today I'm going to take you through some catching. Catching is a basic skill you need to master, no matter what position you play. If you have trouble catching the ball or controlling it afterwards, then these tips should help you out. So Jacob, when we want to catch the ball, we want to make sure we've got our hands up, fingertips nice and soft, like we could be playing the piano, I guess. Nice and soft, pointing to our target, and when you want to pass it, you want to catch it really soft hands. So we'll get our hands up nice and early and catching it with the fingertips of our hands. Yeah, nice follow through, pointing at your target. So I'll show you one thing. See, if your hands are up here, your teammate's going to pass it to you. If your hands are down here, that's the target they're looking for. So make sure your hands are right where you want the pass.
Ragga's brave, Ragga is the best. He loves new adventures and tackling on new quest. He's Ragga.
Welcome to the final episode of Ragga Tales, and it'll all end here at the Garden of Eden for what must surely be the biggest game of the year. I'm your commentator, Grant Nisbet. Both teams are at full strength, and it didn't look likely early on in the adventure, but the boys came through, and Alice is on the park for what should be a classic 4-on-4 encounter. Let's take a look at the team sheets. For the Ruggabies, leading the side for the 38th time is Ragga, a capable attacker, but his real strength lies in his big defence, and he's going to need it against those massive mountain men. Next is William, who's the muscle up front. He's got a great fend and is ultra fit. Webb is Mr. Reliable, good under the high ball, and an excellent link man to the back line. And that's where the real pace is. Gee, what can you say about Alice that hasn't already been said? She can do it all. Let's not forget the 12 tries she scored in last year's Glup Glup Cup match. Led by an inspirational, in an evil way of course, Barry, he's the oldest player on the park, but as cunning as a weasel with a sore big toe. In the front row, we have Squat, who looks to be in good nick after that off-season surgery. Next is Power, and like the name says, he's strong, but he smells like a pair of rugby socks left in the sports bag since last season. He'll be hard to bring down. Finally is Robbo, and here's an interesting character. After playing netball his whole life, he turned to code when the skirts got too long, would you believe? It goes to show it's never too late to take up this great game. That's how they shape up. Let's get this match underway. Robbo kicks off and it's straight down Webb's throat. He draws, passes, and quick hands by Ragga to Alice. Oh, what a sidestep, and stand by for the first try of the game. There is no better finisher on the park than this gorgeous athlete in pink. The Ruggabies out to an early lead, and aren't they happy about it?
Go on, Power, she was yours.
She's too fast, Barry. She's going to carve us up all day.
Then do something to slow her down.
Yes, son.
Ragga kicks out and Robbo stretches for a fine catch and heads upfield like a runaway school bus. Oh, he flicks off William like a big yellow bogey. Squat is in support, but a big dummy from the big dummy sees the mountain men right back into this match. Oh, Robbo sure has some toe for a deadbeat layabout. With the conversion added, that's 7-5 to the green machine.
Don't worry, Webb, said Ragga. You tried your hardest.
Back to the action, and Alice takes the catch, and away she goes. Out comes a nasty foot trip, and Alice is down. That looked bad.
Oh, are you okay, Alice? Asked a worried Webb. I think I've twisted my ankle, Alice replied. hurts to move. You'll have to finish without me. Right, said Ragga. Look, guys, now it's 3 against 4, but if we believe, we can do it. Let's dig deep. We came this far. Let's win this for Alice. Hands in. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Alice!
This penalty will be the final play of the game, and Ragga taps and chips through.
Ooh, yeah! Run, Ragga, yeehaw! Woo!
It's a foot race between Ragga and Barry for the Glup Glup Cup. Barry has it. No, Ragga is faster. No, Barry. Oh, when will this slow motion end? But stop the clock. Look who's back in the game. It's Alice. Alice wins the race, and the Ruggabies win the Glup Glup Cup.
Ooh, yay!
What a result! What a match! I've never seen its equal.
Alice, said Ragga, I thought you were injured and couldn't walk. Once I saw you chip that ball, I knew I had to chase it. It's what Ruggabies do, said Alice. And they all couldn't help but agree. Well, there's only one thing left to do before we go home to Ruggaland, said Webb. That's right, replied Ragga. Let's shake hands, because once the final whistle blows, we're all friends again. And so, with the Glup Glup Cup safely in Ruggabee hands for another year, our heroes and villains shook hands and headed home to Ruggaland. What an amazing rugby ground, said Ragga. I wonder if there'll be any more famous victories here. Just you wait, Ragga, said Alice. Just you wait.
Hey, let's go have a tea and a biscuit. Ha ha! Yeah!
I murder Dateloaf.
How about that? The Ruggabies won. They always beat the Mountain Men because they play fair. But they were all friends in the end, and that's a great way to finish a game. Next, we have a recap of our very own Team Small Blacks season. It's been a fun year so far, and I'm sure some of them will be All Blacks one day.
Wellington's Oriental Rongotai is famous for turning Small Blacks into All Blacks. And this season, the next crop of young Magpies are in search of their own glory. It's about teamwork, loyalty, passion, and commitment. It's about the thrills, the spills, and most of all, about the fun. Let's go, Magpies! It all started in February, when the young Magpies turned out to register for their next big rugby season. Then, still a month out from their first grading game, the team was putting in the hard yards on the training paddock.
Move up, now help out, now back on your feet.
Where Coach ran, drilled, yelled.
Shoulders.
Yep, he did a lot of yelling. Finally, it was game time. Let's go, Magpies!
I have heaps of friends. I love to play the game. I love to get a little contact. I like playing rugby because I get to tackle people and like everyone in my family has played it.
I like passing, talking to my teammates, having a run, scoring tries.
Go, Mika, go with him! Spin! Oh! Go, Faro!
For me, the aim of the game is to have fun. Just having fun and doing your job and just having a run around, having some exercise, just really just get you excited and having fun.
I wouldn't change anything. They're a really cool bunch of kids. Those characteristics that make good teams click, is a great goal to have. Nice tackle! I just enjoy the smiles on the kids' faces at the end of the day. When they do something right and they know they've done something right, that's the pleasure you get out of it, when they've succeeded.
And that's it. That's the end of our show and Small Blacks TV this year, so it's goodbye from me. The great thing is, whether you're on the field, your backyard or at the beach, you can always grab a ball and have a game of rugby. From the whole team, e noho rā and see you next year.
And it's my favourite. And hot.
Nice work, Tommy.